So you're probably doing video something like this. You're like, I wonder what they want to hear about. Or like, I wonder what so-and-so is doing. Maybe I'll copy that. And then you come up with your content idea. You hit the record, you shoot video. You're like, oh, I don't like that. You go back and you hit record again. I don't like that. Like, I was talking to Ricky earlier, and like, I just have this thing about one takes. In my mind, I enter and approach video like there's only one take. Because the minute that I start thinking about, oh, I'm gonna do this or I'm not gonna do that, then I'm thinking in my head instead of being real on the camera, and I actually do a worse job. So I don't practice any video. I just say what's in my heart and what I believe. And what makes me better on video is to really clarify what's in my heart and what do I believe. So all of you guys are great real estate agents. All of you guys have opinions about the market. All of you guys have understandings about your neighborhood and your community. Speak to that truth just like you would with a client. Stop speaking like you're speaking to a camera. And then, you know, most of you guys will upload a video, and at the very last stage of this, you're like, well, what should I call it? Like, what's the catchy title? And the reality is that has you feeling like, this sucks, this doesn't work, I don't like it, therefore I don't want to do any more of it. What we need is a system that works, and that's what I'm going to give you here today. When you're done in the next 10, 15 minutes with this presentation, you should have a whole new confidence when it comes to video. And you don't have to write down everything. I'll give you the slides. I just want you to take this in and be present. So there's three things when we're creating video content that we must assume. Number one, that they're distracted. Number two, that they're deaf, because remember we said they're not listening to the sound. And number three, that they're busy. They're always busy. Hey, how you been? Busy. Everybody's busy. But this method that I learned from Ken Okazaki, who's just an absolute master at this, is called HILDA, and it stands for hook, introduce, lead, deliver, and ask. And I want to break these down for you, and you're going to see it all come together. So first thing we want to do is we want to hook them in. So you have to get their attention and get them to watch your video. This could be kind of like an unexpected statement. Like when I opened up my videos this morning, I said, the time I almost got divorced. Like, whoa, what's he talking about? His wife just said they were married for 17 years and she's still here. You could ask a question. You could share a statistic, or use some kind of compelling number, or you could tease to value that they're gonna get by paying attention. All of these things would be good examples of hooks. But the idea of a hook is that you wanna remember, the idea of the hook is to get in, get out, and get them hooked. You can't hook them for 30 minutes. It's gotta be like 10 seconds. Get them in, get them out. And then you wanna introduce yourself. But what does everybody else do? Hi, I'm John Mikish, and I'm awesome, and you should wanna listen to me. People are busy. Hey guys, I don't wanna do that. So we're doing it in the wrong stages. So you hook them, then you introduce yourself, and you keep it real quick. So an example or formula would be like your first name, one of these things that you're gonna do to help them, and then your business title. So, hey, I'm John. I help agents grow and scale their business. Stick around, because I'm gonna give you an awesome formula that's gonna help you make a gazillion dollars. You know what I mean? So something like real short, snappy, and simple. The next step is we wanna lead anticipation. So what does that mean? Well, this is where you want to tell them about what you will be delivering to them in whatever video you're going to do. This could be something fun, exciting, useful, free, etc. And then they will stick around. So like 2 minutes ago, I was like, hey, in 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a whole new level of confidence when it comes to video. So stick around. Like, don't check out. I know it's after lunch and everybody's getting tired. But there's a value here for you that I want to tease to, I want to lead you to. So we could poke fear at them. We'd say, hey, if you don't watch this video, bad things are gonna happen in your business. What's he saying? Maybe they're just like, at this point, they're like, I just wanna hear what he says so I can not agree with it. Like, who cares? Like, just get them to watch. Attention is really important. You can create curiosity. You could say, hey, at the end of this video, the most amazing thing you've ever seen is gonna be presented, I promise. And so you just remember, it's about curiosity, context, and concern. And then you want to deliver the value. All right, you've made some claims, you've had a hook, and you're leading them to this information, but now you got to deliver. And when it comes to deliver, this could be something you're going to give them, a PDF, a checklist. It could be a 3 steps on whatever. Like, the reason you see this stuff all the time, 3 steps, 5 steps, 7 steps, 10 steps, is because it works. Like, recognize that other people that are doing video at a high level, they're probably running ads to that, if they're selling a product and they're known in their industry. The ads are probably to the tune of tens, hundreds, if not millions of dollars. They work, guys. They test this stuff. You can go look out there and just copy. Somebody was talking earlier today, Bailey was. He doesn't say, hey, I just sold this house, I just listed this house. Nobody cares. What he does is he adds value based on what's popular in the community. Hey, my 3 favorite breakfast spots, 5 best date night dinner spots in Asheville. I guarantee you I'm watching that if I'm on the plane and I'm on the way here and I'm getting that. I asked somebody that yesterday, what's your favorite date place to go? I wanna know. These are things that people care about. Secondly, you're a realtor. If they like your content about going out to dinner, they're probably gonna buy a house with you. Is that crazy? Absolutely. Is it true? It is. Because they don't really care. They're just like, you're cool, I like you, I like your content, and now that you sent me to a good restaurant, I wanna sell my house with you. This stuff actually happens. So you get the idea, just make sure that you're giving them something. It could be cause and effect, it could be common misconceptions. Hey, we're in Asheville, North Carolina right now. The 3 most common misconceptions people moving here have about Asheville. Hook them in. I wanna know more. You guys can all do this stuff. What's important to you? Jessica was talking about it earlier. Corey was talking about it with events. What events do you like to do? Every one of you in here is unique. It could be, best places to go shooting for free. Whatever it is to you, best rivers to float. But you gotta ask the right thing. And the formula is who plus context plus action. So it could be you, could be, hey, my friend needs to hear this, so like or share if that's you too. So these are just simple frameworks that you can put into place to talk about the things that you're already meaningful and passionate about, and create great quality content that people will tune into.